Hey, y'all more charged than we is.
Y'all is. Look, I ain't studied none of that.
Hey, new today, I said, yeah, let me start studying this motherfucking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
Hey, look here, bro.
It's just basic questions with everybody. Like you say, everybody can chime in on who feel what about what. I'm just here to talk shit to this dude, that's all.
It's a pilot.
Yeah. It's a pilot, but hey, it gonna turn violent.
Just because we play with the people are violent.
Please. You ain't scaring nobody. Ain't that how Stephen A. Smith be saying the big swagoo? You ain't scaring nobody, big fella. You ain't scaring nobody, big dog. So, like, a personal vindictive
You
or
was
something.
like that with KD, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been like that with everybody.
But
He likes SmackDown. He used to, not anymore.
Well, that's the dude that they all going on the show.
Hey, I'm
You know I just be talking shit though, right? Listen. You know I just be talking, right? It ain't nothing personal.
I'm in the background back gassing both y'all. I'm damn.
So look, before we get started, look, I'm all just talking shit. It's never personal, all right?
Listen, I'm fucking
It won't need no oohs and ahs to hype him up, because if he swing, I'm knocking him the fuck out.
It's gonna be the most simple
For real,
rest
cause
you
yes.
ever seen in your life. It's all love here, man. We ain't throwing no hands.
All love.
Hey, so notice that's his second time referencing. I think this boy worried, man.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I ain't saying like that laugh you did.
You don't like my laugh, bro?
Come on, man, he talking, man. Listen.
Anyway.
You ain't never paid attention to school.
Let me say this. Yo, hello, brothers in the house. Like I said, we just gonna have a little fun and then fuck it. I'm talking some shit too. Y'all be ready too.
Yeah, I'm ready to rip his head off, man. I'm ready to rip his head off.
Okay, shit. Let's do it.
Off.
All right, man.
King and the Pope.
King and the Pope.
Finally here.
Man, so.
Refer me as a champ. Refer to me as a champ.
Alright. So here we go.
So here we go.
King,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we know you ride with PP and the Clippers.
Yes, sir.
Pope,
Yes,
we know that you're not with the King.
at all.
But talk, real talk. Not who's the best overall team in the NBA, but who's the best team in LA right now? Is it the Clippers with their no point guards and a shitload of size now? Or is it the new reconstructed Lakers with Russell, Bamba? Since King been kind of buttering up everybody beforehand, I'll let Pope go first.
Yeah, let Pope go first, man.
You sound scared, but anyways, listen. No, I'm gonna go with the Lakers because he's going with the Clippers. But they reconstructed all of that. They got rid of that headache.
And who's that? Who's that?
Westside Patrick Beverly.
Okay.
Yeah, they got rid of Russell Westbrook. So they reconstructed. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna see in the second half what they do. But the Clippers, they're just the same old Clippers, washed up. Kawhi's washed. They ain't did nothing since the bubble, and they didn't even do anything in the bubble. And
Ladies
the bubble
and gentlemen, this is how it starts.
and the bubble was weak. So I mean, I'm gonna go with the Lakers because the Clippers is just. This dude is nuts, man.
So
This
you
dude
said the
is.
bubble was weak?
Yes.
Okay. So the Lakers won it
Yes.
in the bubble. So you referring to the
That's
Lakers?
because they had, the old constructed team. You know what I'm saying? Now it's reconstructed, so it's like, yeah.
So the question is who's the best LA team right now, right?
The Lakers.
So, of course, with all the trades, I like the trades the Lakers did. I like the trades Clippers did. Even though we gave away our point guard power, what we got in return.
Power.
Yeah, with John Wall and
Reggie. That's why they got traded.
point guard.
Power.
But I like the acquisitions that we got. So
What you get?
Now, with that being said, the Clippers.
Hold on, answer the question.
What'd you get?
What we get?
Yeah.
Oh man, we got.
Funny blow. You instigate.
He was buying time.
You instigate. Yeah, you got Eric Gordon.
Yeah, I mean, I know about Eric Gordon. I know about Arizona. We got Plumlee, the center.
Hey,
From Sharp.
Marcus
I like that. I like that.
There's tampering going on here.
It is. But I let it, because it's my guy.
No, Plumlee. I like Plumlee. And I like the guy with the dreads. I don't know his name right now. But who did the Lakers get?
What you mean? Who did they get? They got D'Angelo, and they got Bamba.
Yeah, but they got more than that.
They probably got one more. I don't care. They're nobodies. Lakers are nobody right now. They just asked a question, and I answered it.
Okay.
The Lakers are not even going to make the playoffs.
Okay, no, I thought y'all was saying. So hold on, no. So the question was, who was the best team in LA? I say the Clippers, but he just said.
I say Lakers.
He just said the Lakers aren't going to make the playoffs.
Because you said the Clippers.
He said the Lakers not just going. Okay. So.
But they're a better team now with the second.
But you don't got to make it in the playoffs.
With the second half. No, because they're so far out of control. They're so far behind that they're not going to come back. And the West is too strong. But the Clippers is not the reason why they wouldn't make it.
But who's the better team? Hold on. Who's the better team?
The Lakers, as of right now.
But you don't got to make it in the playoffs.
Bro, they're 13th in the West right now. That means they got to dig their way out of a hole. And now, if they were sitting where you guys were sitting, then they easily beat you guys out.
King, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So I heard you recently mention the fact that you liked the acquisition of Mason Plumlee. What do you like about him? Sorry, go ahead. Before you say that, the only thing I didn't like about Mason Plumlee was when he was on Charlotte. Why did we have LaMelo Ball rebounding more than him?
The league is just so weak today. It's all offense.
Oh, I 100%. I can't.
No structure, no defense. So,
I can't agree more.
But it's true because it's like that's why it's so watered down today. Teams are scoring 150 points before the fucking break.
Horrible.
There's no defense being played. That's why I can't stand today's league, man. So
there's no handshaking. I mean, you can't handshake.
Yeah, because that's why it's weak. Like the Clippers, it's just weak.
I couldn't agree with you guys more. And that's what my concern with Mason Plumlee was, because he's a center, he's a big man. He's someone that should be playing as, someone that's grabbing tip shots, someone that's grabbing offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. And I noticed in a lot of his games, especially going towards the last 5-10 games of his season, it was either he was getting 13 rebounds or he was getting 4 rebounds. And when you're a center, that changes games. So that's what my concern was about that.
Different time.
Yeah, but we did beat Phoenix the other night. That was a good win for us.
No, yeah. I don't think Mason Plumlee's a bad player in any perspective. I just wanted to hear why you thought he was a good acquisition. That's all.
Yeah.
He's not. But anyways, continue. Next question. Okay.
Mr. Poe, I got a question.
No, go ahead.
Who's your team, sir?
I'm a bull. Come on now.
I mean, no.
What you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Who's your team, man?
Yeah, because you know what? He loves, when I say the Clippers.
Because we're out of the fight.
It's easy to say the Bulls. Everybody's Bulls fans in here.
What you mean
it's easy to say the Bulls.
But
right?
who's going to win that ship?
Who's your team, sir?
But who's going to win that ship?
Other than the Bulls, who's your team?
It's just the Bulls. I'm not a bandwagon.
Notice how everybody like Turo got the 76ers, right? I got the Clippers.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a bandwagon. I've always been a homer. Like I got Cubs, Bears, Bulls. I'm a homer.
So
I don't jump ship.
The safe debate.
But
yeah, so hey, listen, he goes with the safe debate.
No,
right?
I mean, because I can easily jump ship, but when I seen Phoenix get the Grim Reaper,
nobody's jumping ship. I'm just like the Clippers. Everybody's Bulls fans. So
you're not. You're a Clippers fan. What are you talking about?
Okay, everybody's Bulls fans in here. He doesn't have a team, right?
Bulls.
So whenever I mention the Clippers,
because you're mentioning a weak team, a terrible team.
At number 4, currently right now in the standings, how is that weak?
They're weak. What that mean? That don't mean they're not gonna do anything.
That means that they're respectfully.
Next question, because
they're weak. They're weak.
They are.
Okay.
All right, so I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
As we're looking at East and West,
Yes.
have you guys noticed that progressively the lines are being blurred between Eastern Conference and Western Conference? Western Conference was known for the run and shoot, showtime type style. East Coast, Eastern Conference was more known for hard-nosed defense.
Gritty.
It's going to be a hard pass.
Yep.
Now, as we see the lines being blurred, one of the things I want to ask you about is, what do you guys see the future of the position of center?
That's a good question.
I think it's been gone. I think when you had Dirk out there, a 7-footer. Now you got KD, a 7-footer sharpshooter. Like, it's been gone. The center position, I don't think it's been a dominant center since Shaq.
I don't think the center position. I don't think the center position.
Or no, let me.
Well, I mean, you have 2 recently. you have two recently. Embiid.
Oh,
and
Embiid,
Joker.
yeah. But Embiid is,
Embiid
but,
and
but
Joker.
Embiid is not playing the typical
I'm a
center.
biased on Embiid.
He's the closest to your typical center
Yeah.
in one sense.
But what is he
because
playing?
of his
He's
size
playing.
and his girth.
He's playing power
But-
forward slash the way he's moving
Right.
and all the way he's.
And the reason why I brought that up,
Yeah.
case in point, was Joel Embiid. Because if you look at the All-Star voting, when they did the teams, they put 3 forwards in that position, and Embiid was kept out.
Yeah.
But we look in the Western Conference and how the offensive Denver runs
You
through
got Joker.
and now he's a 2-time MVP, possibly a 3-time MVP.
Yeah.
And we look at Embiid, who's shooting 53% from the field.
Yeah.
Great.
He's 31 points a game.
Damn.
His
Good.
numbers are
He's killing.
low.
He's killing.
But when you look at the records on the team and you talk about who's most important, why is it that Joel Embiid, as a traditional big man, is being kept out of MVP discussions, All-Star discussions, and I heard Shaquille say that they're trying to slowly phase the position of center out. Is it possible to phase that position out because of these guys being able to stretch and being that big and that strong, or do you need a traditional center in the NBA going forward from today?
Here's my
That's
so
a really well.
yeah, great question. I feel like you need a traditional center, a physical center, because come playoff time, right, the game's gonna slow up, right? It's gonna slow up to a half court setting. So you need that physical presence, but also you need somebody who can step out and hit that 3-pointer. You need a more versatile big man, you know, like a Giannis. Giannis is what, 7 foot right now, you know.
But when you come up against a Golden State, you're gonna die behind that 3-point line. So I would like to say let's keep the traditional because you're gonna need them. When you take out your other players that they can't produce and can't shoot, you can bang, you can go down low, you can switch it up.
Well, Al Horford is very effective with he's a center. You know, he's not really versatile, but they was in the championship last time I checked.
Cause you live by it and you die. You live by it and you die by it. And the only reason why Golden State is doing what they're doing because they got the 2 best shooters in the league on one team. And look, man, I ain't never seen nobody shoot like these boys.
Oh, no, ain't
And
nobody
that's
got
why they're winning. So all that other stuff, man, out the window, man. Just keep it traditional. I like it.
So to answer your question, CJ, I feel like,
Shit.
yeah, even though the league is changing right now, where it's forcing big men to be more versatile with their skill set, I still feel like players like Al Horford and Embiid can still be effective, right? If they're in the right system.
Also, let me interrupt you. That's why these players are getting injured today too, because they're playing out of position. Back in the day, people wasn't getting injured like that because everybody was playing their role.
AD.
They were playing their position.
AD.
The point guard, he's bringing it up. He's facilitating. He's not running around shooting threes. He's not trying to run. He's running the offense. He's not creating offense. You know what I mean? Scoring. The big man posting up, rebound. I mean, just back in the day as far as today. That's why all these players are getting hurt. That's why they need what they call it when they rest them.
Load management.
Load management.
management.
So that's why when it gets toward the end of the season, because they're going to scream load management, is because they're playing out of position.
With centers becoming more of an action point shooter or someone that's supposed to have a more relevant role than being in the paint or getting rebounds, do you think that teams that have a strong center in regards to that Shaq mentality of having 20 rebounds, getting those rebounds, you may not get all the points in the game. Do you think that plays a better role than someone that's more versatile in regards to getting the rebounds and the points?
It all depends on what system that they're in, right? Now, the ideal center right now, they may go if he's on a particular team, on a particular system. But if he's with a team where they got high championship aspirations, like a Boston, again, I'm going to bring his name up again, Al Horford. He's been in the league since 2007.
He's a playoff champ.
He's playoff tested, right? Big man. How tall is Al? But what, 10? 6'11"?
I'd say 6'9",
6'9"?
Yeah.
But okay, 6'9". Al Horford will not kill you. Al Horford is not going to hurt you. Al Horford is going to do the necessary things that's not sexy, but his team is going to be there.
My last
At the end of
question
the day.
on that is, to make it real short and simple, nowadays, is someone winning a championship with a rebounder or a versatile point scorer / rebounder?
It all depends on other pieces they got around him. You know, like if that particular prime example. Y'all remember Ben Wallace, who played for the Detroit Pistons? right? So, and the Bulls. But when he was with the Pistons, you know,
He had a squad though.
they didn't need him to score. But he
No.
was a hell of a defensive player, right? He was a hell of a rebounder. But his weakness got exposed once he came to the Bulls. Why? Because he didn't have that talent
And
around
plus he
him.
was well out of his prime too.
He didn't have that talent around him. So your question is, it all depends on what other pieces does that center have around him.
And I think that makes a good segue into my question, because my question is, in all sports, the age-old question has been, do you make players adapt to a system, or do you create a system around your players?
It's both, and it's both because number one, coaching, in my opinion, coaching is so underrated,
It's coaching.
right? If you don't got the right coach, that player ain't gonna flourish, right? So if a coach is not savvy enough to draw up a strategy, right?
Right.
Because like somebody like a Phil Jackson, he knew how to play Dennis Rodman. Leave him alone. If the man want to go to Vegas, let him go to Vegas. You know what he brings to the table, right? So a smart coach, I'm like, okay, he's good at defense, he's good at rebounding, but I got these other players surrounding him where I can make his strength be a better part for our team to get us to the next level.
And let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. We know the same 4 teams that's going to the finals every year.
The Clippers is one of them.
Anyways, we know the exact same 4 teams that's going to the finals every year, right? We know this ahead of time. So all these other teams are trying to adapt.
It's scripted.
Yeah, it's scripted like the NFL. So these teams are trying to compete. They're making these other players come out of character because you want to shoot the 3 ball because you're playing Golden State. That's out of position. That's out of your team. That's so we need to be realistic as far as who's the original people that always keep going back and stop trying to keep up with the Joneses in the NBA. And let's figure it out. We need some geniuses back in these coaching staffs.
And I think that's incredible, because I'll be back, but I want to end on this question, this round. We know that the Lakers and Boston are both tied at 16 championships.
Yes.
You know that Dr.
Boston
Buss's
will get it, though,
goals,
yes.
No, LA got 17.
I hate to say it.
they're both tied. So they're tied right now.
Yeah.
My question is to you, who
Boston.
gets 17?
Boston. Easy.
Oh, I mean, that's easy to say right now.
Easy? No,
So like,
man.
I mean, so you're basically saying who gets the next championship? That's easy
So
to say right now.
the whole battle between Red Auerbach and Dr. Buss.
If they don't get that tall 7'3" player, what's his name?
No,
yeah.
you're talking about 7'6".
Is he 7'6"?
Yo, make that over a 3-year window. Okay? Not just this year.
Not just this year.
Give me a 3-year window.
Who gets
Do
there
you
first?
think
Who
do
gets
you think
17?
who you think gets the next one?
Boston.
Think Boston?
Boston.
In the
But
East?
Boston.
Let me explain.
Why?
Because really in the
Let
East,
me explain.
I'll make a case for this. Because you got Boston in the East, they really got to get by Milwaukee. But Milwaukee's, if they stay reasonably healthy,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a problem for them. Miami's a okay problem. Anybody else, Phillies,
Yeah.
okay problem if they, rear up their
Yeah.
heads, but pull their heads out of their ass. But so you would think it would be Boston.
If you said 3 years, no. Listen. So this is
telling
my
you,
plan.
3 years.
Listen, so
D'Angelo, new squad with LeBron.
no, hell no. Yeah, the Lakers are done. No, Lakers are done.
Lakers are
Listen,
done. I
listen.
mean, this is probably the only thing we agree with. Let me tell you why the Lakers-
Boston will come close as far as skill set and youth. Lakers will get it if they spend that money, and they think they might do something funny. They might mess around and get the first round pick just because they the Lakers and they run shit.
Here's why the Lakers won't. Here's why Boston will get it before LA. I hate to do it to them. Chicago's
I hate
on.
Boston, by the way. Let me just put that on the record. Boston, I can't see
Chicago's on. I hate
I don't
to
like
do it
that
to them. I
Boston
got
ever,
love for them,
ever.
but here's why I say LA won't do it before Boston. Anthony Davis is a liability when it comes to health.
Yeah.
That man, for
That boy,
whatever,
that boy made of glass.
That man,
He made glass,
for
I
whatever
know.
reason, cannot
That's gonna be a
stay
question.
healthy to save his life.
You know
He's
what?
the X factor. If he ain't healthy, I don't care how good LeBron playing. they ain't doing nothing.
You know
Wait a minute. LA is willing to do anything to win championships.
They're not gonna.
That's the only thing that's going to get them out of that because they will do anything.
And
That's
why,
Hollywood.
that's why the Clippers are the better team in LA right now.
Yes. Genuinely.
Wow. Okay.
One in my heart.
Didn't catch
Okay,
that.
we're gonna look at. LA's trying to figure out. LA's trying to get through it.
Which
What
LA?
do you? LA Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say, listen, when you say
Hey,
LA,
Hey,
the
man,
Clippers is
What
wrote
they
off.
got? What
Be
they got?
specific. Be
Wait a minute.
specific.
When you said LA, who came to mind when you said LA?
Of course, that's the
unfortunately,
household.
the Lakers.
Exactly.
The Lakers have right
Exactly.
Just like with the Chicago team. Like when you say the
It's only one
baseball
Chicago
team.
team. Anyways,
When you say the baseball team in Chicago, what team is going to come to mind?
majority of the White Sox.
No, it's not.
So I have a
It's gonna be
question
the
for you,
Cubs.
and
It's gonna be the
this is more of a question that it's opinionated because I'm gonna look at you're gonna look at the bubble Lakers, you're gonna look at the the best team whatever in the league. They won the championship. I think they did a great job while they were in the bubble, while there was no crowd. But with all these new acquisitions and all these, getting rid of people, picking up people that are young, as of Rai Hachimura, picking up young players that are still trying to figure out where their position's at in the league. Are they trying to win a championship or are they trying to rebuild?
The whole scheme of things, if you really look at their team, they don't have a veteran team.
You gotta get rid of that cancer
They
in
got
LA.
they got a young squad, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to.
They're
They're
not.
gonna have to keep experimenting, bringing in
Yep.
young talent because they don't got an old team. You know, like the oldest person on their team is LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron
You know?
is a gift and a curse. LeBron is LeBron. He can win you a championship with the talent that he brings in, but he also is a
LeBron
curse.
ain't Kobe.
But he's also a curse because he's a cancer to the team.
And
Yeah, I said it. LeBron ain't Kobe.
And I mean,
No, he's not.
at some
They're in 13 seed, first of all, and LeBron is everybody's believing in LeBron, thinking he's the second coming, and he's automatically gonna get him a ship.
I think.
So you get rid of AD and you get rid of LeBron, you ain't gonna have nothing but another Memphis. You know what I mean? A good team who's not gonna get over that hump in the playoffs. So,
Right.
Why is it that in the NBA, every great player's metric for being great is only measured by Larry O'Brien's?
I never measured it like that. I never liked it like that. I used to hate when people bring that up in an argument. Oh, you ain't Bill Russell. You ain't. You know what I mean? That's you're not the GOAT. You know what I mean?
That's a great question. It's like, like it even goes back to the whole LeBron Jordan debate, right?
It's used in the argument, but
It's used in arguments, but
it's pointless to me.
it's pointless unless you run up against a person who knows basketball and knows what they're talking about, right? And here's why I say this. It's only pointless if you just focus in on the rings. But if you look at what Michael Jordan got 6 rings, LeBron got 4, right? The intangibles Michael Jordan brought, when he stepped on the court, he automatically elevated everybody's game around him.
And he put fear in people.
If you played with Mike, everybody knew coming into that arena, it was championship or bust. That was the only thing, Whereas LeBron, he's so busy dapping it up, hugging him with everybody.
It's an entertainment show. It's a
Here's my
ass shaking contest.
on the big debate. Really, my take is this: is would you take Robert Horry or Michael Jordan?
No, don't even
Fuck
take
no,
that
I
question.
wouldn't.
Okay, all right.
I was about to say
Robert Horry got 7 rings. Mike got 6.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Big game
like
Bob.
you gotta
Nope.
be careful when you start talking about who rings. I mean, Charles Barkley was a bad motherfucker.
Bad
He was only
motherfucker,
a couple
man.
shots. He was only a couple shots here and there away from winning the ring.
Just like it's similar with Paul George and Chris Middleton.
No, hell no.
T-Mac. Tell me ain't a motherfucker in this room that wouldn't have T-Mac on their squad.
Man, I got another one for you. AI.
Yeah. AI.
You
Vince
try
Carter?
to tell
Vince
me
Carter?
He ain't top 10, 15.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We can argue that list, whatever, but you know what I'm saying? But AI right there, same thing.
We even got a lot of greats that when Michael was playing, they didn't get a chip like that. You know what I mean?
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. I'm sure we all gonna say, Mike number 1,
Yeah.
LeBron number 2.
No.
Okay, so wow, we don't even get a number 2.
No.
So I give LeBron number 2 because of all the shit he done. Come on, man. 20 years.
It was given.
Leading assist guy. No, I got to give LeBron.
I mean, no, you got to score them points.
Mike is still my, but you know what that is?
Right.
That's generational.
Right.
A lot of that, because I'm telling you. You ask a lot of young motherfuckers, man. A lot of young guys.
Yeah, because they brainwashed. They
Right.
brainwashed by the
young
TV.
motherfuckers, they like LeBron.
They
don't see YouTube.
But,
Hold on.
But they recite what they see on TV.
But look, they got stats on their side. You talking about the dude that's the all-time leading scorer, fourth all-time leader in assists, points in assists, and he's top 5 in steals all time now.
But CJ,
Come on now.
CJ.
That's on the defense.
Yeah, but CJ, the stats, how you said that they got stats on their side, that's almost like asking who's the better rapper, the one who got more platinum hits or the one who sound more better on the booth. In the booth. Who's more of a poetic? Hold on. Say with me. Who's more of a poetic?
Right.
Versus who got their radio playing on GCI?
Who you finna pick, Tupac or Drake? Drake got the Grammys, got the hits, but Pac.
Everybody know Pac.
Pac speaks to his soul.
Right.
So this is what when we go to the stats and all that, it's all about the field, I guess, right?
And here's why
I'm gonna rock with Pac over
I
Drake
won't put LeBron at number 2. I'm putting Jordan at number 1. The reason why I won't put LeBron at number 2, I saw LeBron James fold in a lot of pressure situations, in particular with that Dallas Mavericks series.
I agree with you.
Okay?
I agree with you.
There was a fellow by the name of J.J. Barrera who was 5'7".
Who I motherfucker folded like a cheap tent, man. Best duo.
Yeah.
The best duo.
Like that.
In the league right now.
So that's gonna be the next question, my man. No, that's what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about
right now.
Man, hey, I'm gonna step to the side. So it's your call, whatever y'all want to call it. Anyway, best duos in the NBA.
All right, so going to that question, we're talking about the best duos, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is my take, and I'll give you my reasoning why.
Yeah.
For the East, I'm going to say
Nate.
Tatum and Jason Brown. All right?
Yes.
And the reason, Jason Tatum and
Jaylen
Jaylen Brown.
Wow.
And the reason why I say that is because I see both of them eat on a nightly basis, and there's no ego. There's no disruption. It ain't like the stuff that's going on at the Crypt in Hollywood, right? So they're both eating.
Are you referring to the Clippers, sir?
No, I'm not referring to the Clippers because they are
Not at all.
bright lights. But the reason why I say Tatum and Brown is because they seem to be doing it without ego.
Yes.
They put on a hard hat, a lunch pail, they come into work every day, and their record reflects the dedication and the buy-in of the team.
100%.
Now, for the West, this is going to be real controversial.
Hey, man, make sure you get
Yeah, the West is where it's at, though.
The
West is where it's at.
To me, a healthy LeBron and an Anthony Davis
Oh, no.
are the most dominant duo
Hold on.
in the West.
Hold on. Shouldn't these questions? Hold on.
Let him finish.
Okay, go ahead.
And the reason why I say that is
No
when Anthony Davis is healthy, his numbers
If healthy.
are if healthy.
Right.
His contributions on the rebounding side and the point side accounts for 2 people.
Yeah.
Healthy LeBron, man, we seen what he can do. He told his son the other day, you want me to get 36? And he just went out and did it. And they were trying to stop him from doing it, right? So I say that in the Western Conference, a healthy LeBron and Anthony Davis, best duo in the West.
When healthy.
Hold on. Wait.
I would love.
I want to hear Reese's. I want to hear Reese's.
I want to hear
Yeah.
you guys take before our takes again.
Right.
No, when healthy, that it might make sense, but I hate. There's so much hate in my eyes. I don't even want to see it.
So who's the best duo?
The duo. Because outside of KD being one of my favorite players, because how he just dominated. That man, Luka and Kyrie might be something different in the second half of the season.
That's gonna be a problem.
Listen, it was a tough decision, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My duo in the West, hey man, it's KD and Book.
Yes.
Listen,
But Book has improved. Book.
Here's why. Listen,
Yeah.
it's an offensive game. You said it when you started this show.
Yeah.
They don't play defense anymore.
Fuck no.
One duo can score at every single level of the game.
Luka and Kyrie.
Consistently, no matter
Luka
what.
and Kyrie. I don't think Book can. KD can. We gonna see. We gonna see the second
I
half.
would say yes for Kyrie.
Yes.
Luka ain't been that deep in the playoffs. We're talking about some guys and stuff.
Yeah, courtesy to the Clippers, he hasn't. And that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
We know you know. The only one.
And that leads me into my Eastern Conference duo because I think these teams gonna be in the finals, and that's Giannis and Chris Middleton.
Oh my.
Especially with help.
Yes.
Okay.
For my
Yes.
exact reason.
Yes.
So let me get my input on who I think.
Scoring
Let me get
all
on this
three
motherfucker, man.
levels.
Let me get on this.
The best duo.
Shock the crowd.
Yeah.
Shout out the crowd. Hold on. One
So
second.
Giannis
And Chris Middleton.
Wow.
Right. So
Bruh.
in the East, I'll say the best duo in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, Jason Tatum for sure. Jaylen Brown. Brown. In the West, right now, I'll say probably the fan
Without
favorite
being
people gonna
biased.
say Kevin Durant, Booker.
I don't believe in Book yet.
But I'll still say, once they get their shit together, the best duo in the Western Conference is Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, I said it. Paul George
It ain't
and
the
Kawhi
fact.
Leonard.
It ain't the fact that he said it. It's the fact that he believed that shit. That man's crazy.
Hey,
That man's crazy.
now I want us to fast forward.
And he ain't even
to
drunk.
May.
He talking drunk and he ain't even drunk. You talk drunk sober. How
Who's
you
your
do that?
team though?
And he took a
I
back
think that's everybody's team in here though. The Bulls.
No.
I think that's everybody.
He's a Miami Heat fan. You're a Clippers fan.
I'm a Bulls fan.
He's a Bulls fan.
Bulls fan.
Courtney's a Lakers fan.
I'm eating Bulls because
Arturo's a Philly
Everybody's
fan.
team, man. So for you to say you got the
Arturo, I need you on the mic.
For being honest, I'm a whoever's making me money team. So I got a very big take on this.
Arturo.
I need you on the mic
Bulls,
next,
man.
Arturo.
One thing I'm gonna say is two underrated duos are gonna be Mitchell and Garland and
I agree.
and Randall and Brunson.
No.
Because
Be realistic, Nate. Where are they going to be at the end of the season? They're not. None of them are going to.
Oh, no,
yeah,
I agree.
I get, but that's when we saying underrated and dominant. Like they're not going to be. They're not going to go far in the playoffs. Though.
The way that Tatum performs in the first and second quarter, I'd rather watch Aiden shoot from three than watch that shit. Because Jaylen Brown, you know what? I've tested this method over and over again. Jaylen Brown statistically scores highly in the third and fourth quarter. He will go into unless Tatum's off that night, then he takes over. But that's not a duo.
So it might be a Cleveland-New York Knicks matchup in the first round. So you're saying Cleveland could beat New York Knicks in a 7-game series?
I'm saying that's my favorite duos in both parts of that.
the new age center's got to be able to score.
And
See,
you know,
long gone are the days. Are you having, some big lug that just run around and get you like 8 rebounds a game or whatever? You're a liability game, at that point. And I'll tell you, this is another discussion too, because there's been some analytics and some other discussion about to what today's NBA's offense and what coaches and so forth look for. And before, used to be able to operate with 2 or 3 players that were at a deficit offensively as long as you had 2 players. You can't do that now.
No,
you can't do that now. So your center has to be able to score. Your power forward has to be able to score. You know what I'm saying? Like your point guard, especially your shooting guard, you're small, of course, but your points got to be a scoring. Like everybody has to be able to score now.
Balance.
You cannot have just 4 guys, 3 guys that can score and Ben Wallace and somebody.
That's why I know KD is going to be the best additional aspect to their team. You know why? Because you said
KD.
A center has to be able to score and do rebounds now, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much pressure is alleviated off of DeAndre Ayton now that KD's on the team?
90%.
Your job is to go into the bucket and grab that board so you could dish it to KD or Devin Booker and they throw it in.
Nate, I honestly think with the addition with Kevin Durant, I think the X factor is going to be Ayton.
It is.
Because Let me explain why.
Yes.
Because now Booker and KD are going to demand double teams, right? Chris Paul doesn't really want to. Chris Paul doesn't really want to score.
I like that take.
Chris Paul doesn't really want to score.
Chris Paul gets
sets
to
the
chill
table.
now.
I'm so tired.
This is gonna be great for Chris Paul because Chris Paul can jump in and out. He doesn't have to dominate. He's 38 years old.
The double team is coming with KD and it's coming with Booker, so that means that your boy Aiden is going to be the one. So teams are basically going to say this.
So I got a question for
We
all y'all.
respect KD, we respect Booker, but Aiden is going to have to beat us.
So is Book overall better than Kyrie? So will we take Kyrie and KD or Book and KD?
No.
Devin Booker is not better than Kyrie Irving to me.
Not at all.
So
fight me on that one.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's go. I'm looking forward to
Devin Booker. Nice.
I seen Kyrie Irving in a championship game hit a clutch shot against the Warriors.
He's Kobe Bryant.
Thank you.
The follow-up.
At 6'3".
That's what he is.
At 6'3".
You know what I'm saying? The same kind of game. He used to train with, Mama showed him that. You know what I'm saying? That's pull up. You look at Mama. He looked just like Kobe when he played. That's what he is.
Arturo, man, who's the best duo in the East?
Okay, so let me give you mine right quick, because I'm gonna let Arturo finish up. But I got really the top three. First one is Giannis and Middleton. That's why I understand that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Second one is Tatum and Brown.
Yep.
Third one is LeBron, AD. I hate to say that. It sounds funny because trust me, Luka Kyrie sounds sexy, but I don't know. It sounds sexy, but I don't know. I don't know. Those might be empty calories.
But we got LeBron and AD
at three. At three.
And with both of them, we don't know, right? So we don't know what you're gonna get with LeBron and AD. You're gonna get anywhere.
Well, no, LeBron, I know what I'm gonna get. LeBron, I know what I'm kind of.
But that's what I'm saying. So with the duo going into the second half of the season, we don't know what we're gonna get.
Well, if you're talking about,
we don't know what we're gonna get with Kyrie and Luka.
Davis made it glass.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
You know what? I got a question for y'all. Who's more made of glass, AD or Zion? Who's
AD?
Who? Huh?
AD.
Talk to me.
AD.
Who is more made of glass than AD
I'll
or
probably
Zion?
say Zion right now because
Who
Zion.
more made of broken plastic than them motherfuckers?
Zion Williams.
What you say, see?
Hold on.
This only Zion. Third injury?
Fellas. Zion Williams has played a total of 114 games in his NBA career.
But see, that's my take. That's my take. At least in New Orleans, we saw what AD could do before he got hurt. Zion Williamson never got off the ground.
Yeah, well, nice, but you can't come back and play 20 games and then go right the fuck back out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we saying that like AD ain't doing the same thing.
He looked dope as fuck for 20 games. And
dominant.
he go out for 50.
Dominant as fuck.
I feel for you.
So who y'all taking, AD or Zion? I mean, as far as like who would you take?
Who the worst?
I know as far as like who would you take?
AD, man. AD. Every time that motherfucker
fall,
fall on the ground, man, it's like, hold your, man, motherfucker. He crumple like paper. He crumple like toilet paper. You just crumple it up and it just,
I mean, I gotta say AD too. Only reason why I say AD. Only reason why I say AD is because he got a more body of work.
Yeah.
So, are we done? I want to hear Arturo. I ain't hear Arturo on the mic. We gotta get your best duo of the East, Arturo.